Alright, I'm going to talk about what I think is the best way to introduce people into mate. This is a way that I like when I have people come over who haven't had mate before to kind of introduce the taste of mate to them. What it is drinking mate out of a pomelo. And a pomelo is like grapefruit. I got a grapefruit here and I'm going to do them both at the same time. A pomelo is just like a big grapefruit. It's a little bit sweeter. It's seasonal, so I thought I had to get this. It's actually almost March now, and I'm going to stop seeing these pretty soon, so I wanted to make sure I got this before the season's over. But you usually see them around December, and then it'll kind of tailor off into March. I've even started seeing them in Costco. So anyway, here we go. So what you do is I got a knife here. You just kind of cut it open, and you can see in this pomelo it's really thick inside. And pomelos are they're quite a bit, well, not a ton sweeter, but they're a little bit sweeter than grapefruits, but the skin inside is kind of tough. So I like to just kind of take my knife and cut a little bit through the skin, and I'll either take my bombilla and kind of squish it in, but you can see I made a little dent in there, so I'm going to use a spoon this time. This is actually that dent's from the last time I drank out of a pomelo. Kind of squirts. And what you want to do is you want to go in to the pomelo and scrape inside. You don't want to pull anything out, and like you wouldn't want to dump any of the pulp and junk out. You just want to squish it down, and it gets kind of juicy a little bit. So I'll kind of like drink some of the juice out. It's pretty good. Just squish it down. Keep squishing it down. I'll go back to the spoon so I don't do another dent like I did. That's usually I'll do this on the kitchen counter. So that's probably good. And I think I'm gonna do the grapefruit too, just to kind of show you the difference. And again, it's just pretty much the same process. This is a ruby red grapefruit. I actually like the white grapefruits the best. Put this in the abalone shell. And the grapefruits aren't tough like the pomelo, so you don't need a knife to, you know, cut around it. I can just take my bomba and I'm not going to worry about denting it. It's pretty soft in there, and I'll just kind of scrape against the skin and push everything down like that. You might see little seeds come up. I'll just kind of pull them out, throw in my little abalone shell here. Starts filling up with juice like the pomelo. That's good. So, got my pomelo, a little bit wet. Pomelo and the grapefruit. I got some Taragüey. You can use any mate, it's just kind of what I had on hand. Taragüey's kind of the first mate I ever drank, so thought I'd use it for this. Just kind of throw it in there. Me and my wife will have some tonight. We'll have two. And I like sugar a lot better than, you know, I like honey in a regular gourd. Actually, I love the taste of honey in mate. But sugar with the pomelo or a grapefruit, just it kind of goes better. Just take your water, pour it in there. Just kind of let it sit for a second. I like to kind of get it in the kind of the fibers of the pomelo or the grapefruit. Kind of let it get in there. Throw it in there and maybe add a little more water because it kind of absorbs it. And there you have it.